Hi friends, Bitcoin, technical analysis, right here. This is all you need. It's great. A like button helps an awful lot. Not for vanity, but for the algorithm. Please do that. Let's take a look at the charts. My name's Rocky Outcrop. I've got cool intros. Here they are. Perfect time to hit the like button. Nice synthwave sounds. Did you watch that TV show Stranger Things? I liked it. Here's the Bitcoin chart. Like I say, I'm Rocky Outcrop. Here we have it. There's a story. One story. Simple story. Will the bearish divergence tickle our bottoms? That's the question that we're asking for today. If that tickled your funny bone, hit the like button. If it's just the value that you're getting out of this, hit the like button as well. Honestly, it's for the algorithm, not for flattering me. This is looking at the 1 hour Bitcoin chart as it attempts to break up past 40k. The question, therefore, on your lips right now is, are we able to do it? I want to give you a quick message to say, yeah, we are. We are able to do it, right? We are able to do it. Things are going along all right. But look out for the bearish divergence that's all over the place on this one. We could easily be having a pullback first. Maybe we need to consolidate a little bit. What would one of those start to look like? Well, perhaps if we saw closures here, for instance, below 39,800. Wow, that's pretty tight, Rocky. You might be looking down towards targets like 37,900. There's $1,000 off the price of your Bitcoin. Don't say I didn't tell you. Then if you're looking beyond that area, then of course you're managing risk at 36,666. If you ain't doing that, then I don't know what to tell you. I can tell you one thing though, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Please always do your own due diligence. Looking at other things for us, do we have anything that's good? Yeah, the DMI is still pretty decent. It doesn't look very trendy at the minute in the face of this upward movement that's kind of coinciding with that divergence. Ding dong, divergence. That's divergence, by the way. Bearish divergence on there. You know what that is. It's a warning sign. A warning that comes in, when you need one. The MACD having just crossed, that's something else. On the 4 hour time frame, come on, load. Then you're looking very, very strong. Very, very, very strong. But what typically happens when the ADX hits 50? What typically happens? Well, looks like it's not going to load up for me while I try to make my point so smoothly up beyond this one last example that's here. There you have an example of it. What happened there? That was a downward movement. Yes, this downward movement, we got a big movement upwards after the 50. Let's take a look back and see over here. When did we last hit 50? Here we hit 50, coming down the way here. Yep, actually we just got a bit of a pullback and then kept going. Well, interesting. That's slightly different. These things are done live. Here, well, this was super trending price action. It's more like over kind of here. You hit the 50 region, and then we had a massive pullback. That was a big 30% knock off the price of Bitcoin back there in August. Just something to be aware of. We might see price action float a little bit further up, but we've had the ADX get to the point where, it's also ready to start to put in a higher low. If I just hide all the drawings here, bring up the 24-hour time frame or the daily time frame or whatever you want to call it, and show you this real quick, you can see here that it gets to the point where you start to look for a higher low, and we need to consider the true range. If I just take a measuring stick out and measure down, say halfway-ish between where we came from and now, that's 15%. If you were to go down to retest, that's 30% drop off to go down to where we just came from. Okay, these are the sorts of questions. So if at some point we see the prices, they need a pullback, there will be one along the way. What does that mean? It just means don't go extra high leverage on your trading at the minute. I don't know. I'm not a financial advisor. What am I even saying? I don't know. I should have hit buy. I should have hit buy ages ago. Do you know what? We've done this quick enough. How long into this video is it? 4 minutes. Like 4 minutes. Seriously. Again, could you hit like? I've already told you everything you need to know about Bitcoin. It's probably the best cryptocurrency technical analysis episode that's out on YouTube feckin' ever. But yeah, so you can hit the like button. Anyway, right? Because it helps other people, right? Not my ego. Other people find the channel. Ethereum's doing great, right? It's doing great, but we're still looking for it to stay above 2,222, right? Because that's the pivot point. We know. Yeah, it was up here. We're talking about it. Up there, the 2,400s, that's your next target, yada yada, pull back from it. 2,222, that's your support. Ooh, we've just got a golden, this is the daily time frame, by the way, just getting a death cross coming in here. A death cross on Ethereum, on the Ethereum USDT chart coming in here. Last time there was a death cross, of course, was April 2020. We all know what had happened in order to push that death cross on us. There had been a golden cross beforehand, and that was undone. And of course, then there was golden cross back over again. So in this period of time, you only had that one death cross to compare, and that was what happened at that time. Really, we need to look back a bit further, and it's September 2019 when there was that death cross that happened, and we saw the prices were at 221, ultimately dropping down from 221 down to $84 then, as well as part of that downward trend. So it's a significant thing to happen, right? How often do they happen and just bounce away from each other like there was nothing to be spoken about? Well, in terms of this chart, not very often, it has to be said. Not very often, which is why we're in shit or get off the pot territory on so much of these things. Look out for it. It would be nice to see, of course, the Bitcoin dominance chart, therefore, if Bitcoin does go up, start to get back into something which seems like reasonable territory, having been down as low as 40 recently. That's right, the big red airplane over there telling everybody donkeys ago what to expect. Blah! And it threw up all over itself, all the way down there, coming on down past the 1618. In fact, who even cares? This is looking like it could turn around. Sure is, not divergent. Does that matter on a chart like this? Who knows? But it is there, so you're being told. And then we've got Chainlink here, 18 bucks. Can it get past 20? God, it needs to. Bullish divergence on these lows? No, sorry, no, there wasn't. Bullish on the MACD, yeah, there was on the MACD. On the DMI, yeah, there was. Oh, but not on the RSI. Great, cool, but there was in the other places. Oh, thank goodness. Nice, something decent out of all of that. Can we get up here and actually secure the top half of the RSI? You know, will this cross on the daily time frame on the MACD actually show us that the momentum is towards our side? Well, we do have gearing up momentum, but we're not buying into a trend. If anything, at the minute, it's still patently obviously a downward trend. So until we're above 20, we're in a downward trend. That's the 236. This actually needs to be adjusted. 236 coming in here at 1837 now, so we're above it. Oh, thank goodness for this most recent low, pushing it so that the 236 actually became relevant again for us. Well, we're above the 50 simple moving average. This is the edge we've been looking for. I'm dying to see this go up the way. I'm going to long this myself personally. However, I'm being very aware of the risk management at the meantime. Okay, can't be more clear than that ever. By the way, this is yeah, fuck it. Then Tezos, same story. Great, nice. Okay, we good here? We good? Just check the chat. We good here? I'm not going to hit. Anybody else want me to do any other cryptos before it? This is going to be my crypto section. The live chat's just up here. Any other cryptos? Select any other cryptos being wanted to be. Oh, there was somebody wanted me to look at Augur. So Augur Technologies. Augur Technologies at the 200 simple. Wow, we did a lot of the stuff the other ones are about to do here on this one, but you know, now we're struggling at this minute in time. That's actually, you know, really good, really good, really good, and also somewhat disheartening, because you look between these highs and these lows. You see it came up and did a 618 golden pocket and then didn't go on beyond it. It's pulled back down the way, giving us a clear idea between these two Fibonacci levels at 23.96, so $24 for where we'd be going next. If we go past $24, we go down to 15. Let me just make this even easier on you in terms of understanding the dynamic right now. I'll put a horizontal line on top of that, and a horizontal line on top of these two markers just here, and just somewhere in about that region, right? Then I'll ditch this is education, by the way. If you don't know what this is, that's what that is. and dropping Fibonacci going up the way, and look at that, and you can see that the golden pocket comes in at around about where that 236 was, towards the lower end there, that the support comes in here at the 382, but we've bounced back up, and where are we? We're actually just struggling at the 236, that 236 and at 2670. So you can see that there's the dynamic on the go here, where we've got a valid Fibonacci that would push us back down towards retesting that area from before if we were to go down the way. So that's kind of the disheartening fact, the facet of being up here. What exists down there? The 50 simple period moving average. Could we go retest that? Yeah, sure we could. This looks good though. I'm bullish on this as of right now overall, until such times as, of course, this fails, and that's your pivot point down there, and it's a long way away, so I'll not actually sort of, expose myself to that entire movement. Now, what else was there? Anything else in there that anybody asked for? Just before we tune out, Luna, yeah, Luna. Okay, Doge, and I don't know about taking a look at Doge. I mean, maybe, but Doge does nothing for me. Doge people have never helped the channel. They're just takers. That's all yous are, Dogies. That's all yous are. Hello, Doge. Oh yeah, no, sorry, Doge guys. Yous are takers. Sorry. But somebody asked for Luna. Now there we have somebody who, a community out there which has actually helped support the channel in the past. I'm not bitter or anything at all. I'm just taking the piss. I did Dogecoin technical analysis yesterday. It's out there. It's fine. That's the truth of it. Nothing's changed. Right. But if you found yourself crying at your cornflakes, you know where to go. Luna, keeping this trend going. I want to see it staying above 777. Oh, perfect. Yeah, sound. I want to see it staying above 777, dropping back down towards 652. That's my buy on this one. Absolutely here for me on this one. That's kind of, a fairly tasty area, but if we keep going up, we keep going up. My recent trades on this one, I sold out of it at 950. So what can I say? Really, was it 950? Yeah, it was 950 that I sold my recent trade on this one. Haha, behind the curtains, there you go. Rocky trades for a living because he needs to, because that's where his money comes from, because he's not just some idiot that put a camera in front of him to start making money off the back of YouTube, and it's actually incredibly valuable content. Yeah, that's right. But I'm still looking for this to continue on the way, just trying to see, will that be the next stopping point for us? Doing pretty well on this one. The hidden bullish divergence is pretty nice. If we were to continue on up the way, then wow, that'd be good. Where's your targets then in that sense, Rocky, right now, and the here and the nows of things? Well, they're going to be up towards $12, waiting for the dynamic on this one to play out at the minute. It was no problem for me to de-risk on my position. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but I'm telling you what, if you want to see technical analysis of this standard and higher, you just simply have to tune in to the live show sometime and ask me to take a look at something. Right, that's what we're all about on the show here. Dodge sucks, you're not wrong, says Fragile Manchild. There we go. Nice one. Don't let that dishearten you, my friends. Elon Musk has your back. He is your daddy. See you next time. Wait a minute. See you next time.